Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of the new releases this week. It's Avengers No Road Home #1, a weekly event that's kicking off this Wednesday, February 13th. So this is done by the same team that did Avengers No Surrender. It's Mark Waid, Ewing, Jim Zub, writers. Paco Medina is penciler, ink, Juan Vlasco, colors, Jesus Aburtov, Cory Petit's letter. And so the question really kind of comes out of, is this as good as No Surrender? And as a start, no, it doesn't quite match up to that really good event. So No Surrender was a weekly event, and it felt like it strapped to a rocket. You got in, you got going, and it was a hell of a ride. I think it reads better as one sitting than it did as single issues, but as single issues was still really good, with maybe one or two issues that felt like a little bit of filler. But this one, it's a much slower start, and I think the big difference is the threat doesn't quite feel as big. One, you can see it with the characters. We have much more limited characters. Before, it was 3 Avengers teams coming together to take on the threat. Like No Surrender, Earth gets stolen, volcanoes are going off, planes are crashing, weather's getting destroyed, there's earthquakes and tidal waves and all that. It's pure chaos. Things went dark, so the lights got turned off. It doesn't really seem like a threat to me, and I think that's kind of that's part of my issue with it, is that what's presented doesn't quite feel like it's Avengers worthy, and doesn't really feel like a threat at all. So the team's interesting. You got Hercules, Voyager. I think it was Voyager is her name, right? I think it's Voyager. Voyager, right? Yeah, Voyager. It's the girl from No Surrender that got introduced. Scarlet Witch, Spectrum. You got Vision and Hawkeye and Rocket Raccoon and the Hulk. And Hercules, I think I already said. And so far, the thing that's, I think most intriguing is the characters together. Obviously, Hulk and Hawkeye. Hawkeye murdered the Hulk, so while he and Banner seem to have made up, him and the Hulk still have got some beef. So that's kind of addressed and really funny. How Rocket's introduced is pretty entertaining with Hercules. And, there's some good humor to it all. It's just the threat doesn't quite feel like a threat. And I think that's where my issues kind of are with the issue, with the first issue, is it's not quite as epic as the original. The art is good. I dig the art. I think it's really cool. It looks great. We get some follow up on Hercules and his life before it dives into him dealing with something. All the art I think is really, really good. That's not a problem at all. It's just, as a first issue, it's not quite as exciting as No Surrender, so it falls a little short for me. I'm still not giving up on the event. I think it's well worthy, going to be a fun event to read. It's just, as a first issue, it's just, it needed a little something more. And maybe as the threat kind of becomes clearer, it'll become much more fun, or I hate to say much more threatening, but you kind of get the idea of where I'm going. It's out in comic shops this Wednesday, February 13th. You can go get it. Go support your comic shop. There's a link beneath this video. You can go put in your zip code, tell if your shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We got affiliate links there, so we're going to get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, though. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it and like to be transparent. And thank you for watching. Now, if you're into Avengers, Marvel, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.